Hi, welcome to Technology Spyware. In this video, I will show you that what are FTP server. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. It uses for the transferring file from two computers or two devices through the internet. These times, the hackers can get a chance to receive the data according to the clone IP. Here is the one is sender and is receiver. So the sender and receiver device has connected through the internet. When the connection is happen, that time the hacker can create a clone of a receiver IP and get the data by any chance. So what time the FTP server is mostly insecure? When the sender is request for to send the data to the receiver. If the receiver will get the permission or give the permission, then that time the sender can only send the data. So during this time, before the receiver, if the fake IP or the clone IP activated, that time the sender will send the data because it's already on the stock or the socket, server socket. So now come to it provides the file transfer between two computers, the FTP from command line or graphical user interface. So FTP is using the graphical interface user interface. The majority of developers who use FTP are people who regularly maintain websites and transferring files. Now come to how do hackers compromise RCP communication. RCP stands for the remote procedure call. This helps computer in a network make some request each other without knowing the network details. Communication with RCP does not contain any encryption. The information you send and receive is in plain text. If you use RCP during the authentication phase of the FTP server, the username and the password will go to the server in the plain text. At this stage, the attacker who is listening to the communication enter the traffic and receives your information by capturing this text packet. Likewise, since the information transferring between the client and the server is unencrypted, the attacker can steal the packet the client is receiving and access the information without the need of a password and username. With the use of SSL or secure socket layer, you can avoid this danger because this security layer will encrypt the password, username and all the communicational data. When does the FTP server is actually act like a risky time? The client select how the data will be sent during an active connection. Then they request that the server start the data transmission from a certain port, and the server does so. One of the most significant flaws in the system begins with the server starting the transfer and the client firewall approving this connection. If the firewall opens a port to enable this and accept the connection from this port, it is extremely risky. That I have already said to you. As a consequence, an attacker can scan the client for open ports and hack into the machine using one of the FTP ports discovered to be open. So be conscious about your security when you are transferring file. If the transferring file software like ShareIt and the FTP server is secure and using the SSL like secure socket layer, that time you only use that application. So thanks for watching my video. Stay with my channel and like, share and subscribe. Goodbye for now.